we've been going for so many years now that to change direction will be hard to change with the momentum that we have, and that's going to be hard to take apart some things to build new things.
I think it's actually engaging young people in something that will keep them long-term connected with the church and the Salvation Army.
Understanding what the community needs and what the space needs us to be versus our culture and our history and our traditions, and how we can make that a contemporary response to today.
For young leaders, I think it's that mentoring. I know from my perspective, leaders get put into roles maybe because they see the potential, but it's also developing them to their full potential and unlocking that.
I think there's lots of challenges. I think that a lot of people still don't understand fully about what the Salvation Army is. We're seen as a charity, which is fantastic, but about the church and discipleship side of things, a lot of the time that gets missed. So getting young people involved with God. They see the fact that we want to help those that are homeless or those that are disadvantaged, but we also want to get to know God, because that's ultimately our goal, and get them to know Jesus.
I think we need to find our voice again about what we really, truly believe is our calling. And I think that has an aspect of evangelism, has an aspect of social work, but how do we put those things together?
I think the biggest challenge is probably along the lines of uncertainty. So I think the uncertainty in the restructure in the new organisation, uncertainty in our own local cause, what's happening there, the different programs that are running, people coming and going. I think that there's a lot that people are anxious about in terms of being secure in the future of the Army.
The biggest challenge for us is growth in terms of not just numbers in our church, but actually just in our faith. The struggle that it can be to focus on sometimes just the numbers we're bringing to the core rather than building people up from the inside.
I think the value system is a big challenge. One of the leaders spoke about in the organisation having people with the same set values, and that if you have an organisation with people who have different set values, that it's like a cancer. And when he said that, I immediately twigged true for me for the Salvation Army. We have so many different value systems, and it's almost like there's a bit of a tug-of-war happening by all these different people with a different value system. And I think we all seem to feel like we know who the Salvation Army should be, but that's different for so many people. So there's this internal struggle of who are we, what's our purpose, who are we supposed to be, who are we actually?
I think there is a lot of history, and that history is wonderful, and we really need to respect that history. But if we're going to be able to shape an army for the future, we need to be able to recognise what ideas we need to let go of.